been a while since we've done this, so hang on. You have to let us know.
You're live.
Oh, we're live. Cool. Yay. Hi, everybody. We are on I-75 heading south. Oh, there I am. Sorry about that, guys. You know, when you're on the highway going, I don't know how good our hotspot is. We have the Verizon hotspot. I think we keep coming and going, so I apologize if this freezes up or this doesn't show up very well. But I thank you for those that are sticking along with us. So I was telling you, I think that after Mayberry, we headed up to Virginia and saw family, and we basically have been seeing family all the way back down south again.
You're back.
So, oh good. Brad says we're back. All right. So, RV Ash is enabled. Thank you for letting us know it's better. That does help. And Camping Coasty, if you didn't hear me before, I'm definitely glad you're here. And hello there. And let's see. Oh, Angie Hayes is traveling too, maybe. RV traveling with 6. Hello. Oh, thank you, Angie, for helping me out. And greeting people. I appreciate that. Because I'm on StreamYard, it's hard for me to catch up with the chat. There seems to be a little delay. But, you might want to see who's beside me. And that is where Sienna likes to be. That is her favorite spot. And if Sapphire happens to get in that spot, you'll hear about it. She complains. She is like, that's my spot. Between mom and dad. So she's usually really quiet when she travels. Both our dogs travel very well. There's only an issue if we're getting off the highway, like if she hears the turn signal or if Garmin gives us some alert that something's going to change. And those are instances where Sienna starts barking. So don't be surprised if that happens. All right. Oh, Susan, thank you. Yeah, I see that. So good. Hopefully the signal will stay good for a while. And that would be good.
Susan and Jim, we're glad you guys got home. Susan and Jim, we're glad you guys got home after your little snafu on the road there, leaving Mayberry. I know you guys were just sick about it, and we felt so bad for you because we knew you've had so much trouble. But hopefully things will get better here.
Yeah, but hopefully it's not too cold up in Indiana. Let us know what the temperatures are going to be. I know up in North Carolina and Virginia, you know, it was in the 40s. So for us, it felt pretty chilly. And now we're back in Florida. It's definitely warming up. Hey, Full-Time Dream. Hi, guys. We're glad to see you. Oh, it's good to get to see you in Mayberry. And oh my, I think you won the grand prize with that lamp post, the light flag post that you won at the giveaway from Gimpy Camper. That was awesome. Oh, it's 48 degrees. Okay. But that's not so bad. That was actually kind of pleasant. I just don't like the 30s. Right here for us, it's 78. So you'll just need to get everything fixed and come on down. Uh-oh, Angie Hayes says she's freezing in West Virginia. Yeah, come on down.
It was 90 here yesterday.
Which was pretty brutal. We actually stopped, we spent the night up in the Ocala area. So we have family up there. So we stayed there for the day. And of course today we will be getting down to Fort Myers. So let's see. So yeah, the road's not too bad. Not too bad. I'll show you guys if you want to see. I don't want to make you sick or anything, so hopefully this isn't bad. There you go. Oh my gosh, I think we have 8 people in the room. That's not bad for a spur of the moment. This is actually the first time we've gone live on the road. We've always been stationary. So we thank you guys for jumping on with us. Crafty Traveler is here in Northern California. Oh my goodness. What's the gas prices over there in California? The gas prices for the last 2 weeks here in Carolina, Virginia, and the East Coast has just been on the up and up, rising like every day. So we're curious what it's like out in California. Yep, Susan, I see. I know you're planning on coming to Florida. You'll get here. It'll be just as nice when you get here. You'll be more than ready for it then. So how many of you have been to Florida already? You know, it's the state's open. So if you haven't been to Florida yet, this is the season when everybody comes to Florida. Paying 58 cents higher where they live in Southern California. 58 cents higher than you were 2 weeks ago? Or 58 cents higher than the rest of California? Camping Traveler, that question is for you. Hey, Broken Dreams Reborn. Great to see you. And RV Traveling with 6, I see your comment now. So hi. We got a little behind watching videos while we were on the road. So I'm not sure what everyone is up to now. Okay, $4.58 in Northern California.
Wow. We were $3.30 this morning.
Yeah, so that's $1.20 more a gallon than we're paying over here. That's significant. Although I'm afraid now might be the buy price. Not sure where it's going to peak out at. So we put up a video. The one we put up yesterday was about our dogs, and I think the next one is going to be a little bit about the dogs. So, and then I think we have a couple of more travel videos in the works besides the little short of the zip lining. You're going to see which one of us did that. Oh, diesel in Missouri is up to $3.39, but that's about the price.
About what we are.
Yeah, that's about what we're paying.
On the interstates, anyway.
Right. Yep. And that was the same for Virginia, North and South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. So basically the southern East Coast is the same as Missouri. So maybe everything east of the Mississippi is the same.
Yeah.
Not sure. Oh, good, Angie. Yes. Oh, that's good. From November until April. That sounds perfect. I think that's what most of the snowbirds do. We have noticed that they usually all leave, the majority, by tax day, by April 15th. Because then it's starting to get really warm again in Florida. It's starting to get really nice up north. Oh, look who we have here. It's Zappy. Say hi, Zappy. There you go. We'll see how long it takes for Sienna to realize that Sapphire's in her spot. Let's see how long you get to see Zappy. Hey, Dream on Wheels. Hey there, we saw you go live yesterday. We know you're back in Houston. How is it? How's Houston? How's your house? I know it's, the trip's finished, but you're excited to be home. Now you just got to plan your next trip. Just plan your next trip. That helps everything. Aw. Sappy likes travel days. She's just gonna sleep right here. Oh my. Oh yeah, Sapphire's cute. You got that right.
She's a camera hog.
I think she's sleeping. I think her head is in my hand sleeping. Okay. Maybe she has enough of that. Like I said, they travel really well. They really do. There is a rest area up ahead, not too close. But on this interstate, there's a rest area that has a dog park. It has a fenced-in off-leash area for the dogs. So I know that's true on I-75 heading north. Does the south one have it also?
I don't remember. I
Yeah.
know Ruskin does it. And I think
Right.
that's my next one. The last one was closed.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's only the one heading north, and I think that's the Ruskin one that has it.
Yeah.
So,
About 10 miles north of Tampa. And
I like traveling on Saturdays because you don't have to worry about rush hour traffic inside the cities. So there was a time when we tried to avoid the interstates, especially in Florida on I-75. It gets really busy in Sarasota and in Tampa. But if you can avoid the rush hours, then it's not so bad. And we use Waze. I don't know if any of you use Waze for traffic, along with the Google Maps or Apple Maps. And even Apple Maps, I think, has been showing us traffic now. So,
occasionally it will link to the Garmin and show it to me there, but it won't give me an alternate route.
right.
It'll just tell me there's a delay.
Yep. Hey, Bill and Natasha. How are you? Nursing our travel bugs online.
Good morning.
Good morning. Well, you see, we have not only Brett and I, but also Sapphire's right here. Sienna had made her appearance, and normally she won't allow this this blue one here, this Miss Sapphire, to do what she's doing. So this is a really special time. Sapphire likes to get up here and see where she's going to. Broken Dreams Reborn likes to travel on Sundays. Yes. Traveling on the weekend, there's definitely less traffic.
Which right now is pretty heavy.
It is getting heavier the closer we're getting to Tampa.
Yep.
Which is normal. But at least it's still moving. So we'll take it. So last night we went online to the Florida State Park reservation system. They have a new reservation system. And it's not the first time we went on to that with the new system. We are not fans. We like the old Reserve America for the Florida State Parks. We're a bit confused with what it's showing us for one of the parks.
Got some new things on that too. All the Florida State Parks now are charging $7 a day utility fee.
Yes.
So if you stay in a Florida State Park, on top of your camping reservation,
Yep.
you have to pay $7 a day for electric and water.
Yep. So supposedly the prices for the Florida State Parks has not had any increase since 2009. But still, it's kind of a tough pill to swallow for a $7 increase. And if you're a Florida resident and are a senior and such, normally you would get it at half price, except the $7 is on top of everything and doesn't go at half price. So just be prepared for that if you are expecting the old prices.
Still a bargain.
It is a bargain.
And Florida State Parks are amazing.
Yes. There's a lot of different ones. I mean, you have the ones on the beaches, you have the ones with the springs, and then there's plenty of others that don't have either of that though.
Prairies and the
yeah.
Everglades.
Yep. Just in time for the snowbirds. The nurse in her travel book says, yes. Yeah, exactly. They're raising the price. Yep. Just in time for the snowbirds. Yes, that $7 is for everyone.
Except
Yeah.
tents.
Right, except for tents. If they call it a utility fee, so it's for electricity. The sites with electricity, if you're using the electricity, we have the $7. If you're a tent site with no power, you don't have that $7 utility fee. But otherwise, it's there for in-state, out-of-state, seniors, young, military, whatever. No discounts are applied off of that $7. If you have power, you got to pay it. So maybe I should rent out my yard for boondocking. Yes, absolutely. I don't know if you've been getting all the ads on your phone, but we have. We have Boondockers Welcome and Harvest Host, which I understand have merged now. And I keep getting the ads that say that 75% of the Boondockers Welcome sites have power. So we're going to start looking more into that one.
Which we used to pay at the Harvest Host sites that had power. I think I paid $10 a night. So
right, some of the Harvest Host sites that we've been to have offered power, and then have requested like $10 to pay for that power, which is a bargain. So yeah, so we're gonna look at the Boondockers Welcome too. We're up in Carolina, it's a good idea, and in Florida, so you don't have to pay that $7 a night maybe on top of the rent. We absolutely love that National Park campground on the Outer Banks. Oh, Susan, that is a great area on the Outer Banks. We love it out there. And there's a lot of good campgrounds, state park campgrounds in Florida, like Sebastian and Noah, and Fort Clinch. I understand. St. Andrews. Yeah. So check it out. You'll find some. Hey, Thrifty Angela is here. Welcome. Hi there. We have made it back to Florida, but we have, a couple of hours yet before we actually get back to our home base. So we are on the road.
Yeah, that's the thing about Florida. It's kind of like Texas. Once you hit the border, does not mean you are home.
No.
It just means you're going to drive all the way down the peninsula because we live at the bottom.
Yep.
So
yeah, when we hit the state line out of Georgia coming south, we have
about 380 miles.
Yeah, 6-hour drive minimum to get to our home base. So we like to break it up. We like to stop halfway down the state. FTD. Full-time dream. Wow. When we left Mayberry, it was such a good time seeing everybody. It was like, we have to say goodbye.
Kind of went into a little depression there.
I know. But so many of you are here. This is awesome. We might have to do these live streams more often. We tried that back in February and March, so maybe we'll try it again. How many watch hours do you need? Oh, Susan, we need a lot. We need a lot. Yeah. Let's see, if we had 1,000 friends and everybody watched for 1 hour, we'd be close. So, yeah. Or 100 friends and everybody watched for 10 hours. Let's see, everybody watched for 13 hours. If my 100 friends watched for 13 hours, we'd get it.
We're not going to make it.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that. Because we've had the channel more than a year, every hour that we earned more than 365 days ago drops off every day. So, we're just keeping pace with where we are. And I'm okay with that. We're gonna keep doing videos. It's like,
That one has a dog park.
Oh, this one has a dog park. I'll show you. Which one is that one?
One north of Tampa.
Just north of Tampa.
I think it's Zephyr Hills, I think.
Zephyr Hills? Is it Wesley Chapel?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's Wesley Chapel.
Wesley Chapel rest area on I-75. There's not many of those, but we have found a few across the country. I know that the one in Wyoming,
Oh, yeah.
I great big station, big visitor center. So yeah. And we were in a dog park at a rest there. It was kind of memorable for us because our dogs love to be off leash, so you can have a little.
Let them stretch their legs a bit.
Yes. Well, you have only had your channel for you. Oh no, Crafty Traveler, we've had it for 2.5 years. So, yeah. But YouTube only counts 1 year's worth of watching for your hours. So it's your most recent 365 days that they count. Oh, Susan, you think I should do more lives? All right. Well, we'll try. You see my commitment there too, but we'll try.
We have commitment issues.
Maybe it's squirrel. Maybe it's attention deficit disorder. I don't know. Okay. Bradenton. Nurse No Travel Bug's going to be in Bradenton at Christmas time.
Oh, that's right up the road.
That is right up the road from us. Are you going to be?
Well, it's about
an hour and a half.
Minutes.
Yeah. Are you going to be at maybe 1,000 trails there? Just curious.
Left lanes.
That was our Garmin. Evidently, our little red one must be tired. I'm not complaining. Yay.
Where she is.
I'm not looking back. I don't want to encourage her to come up here. Sapphire's quiet. She's the good one. Not that we have favorites or anything, because we don't. We love them both.
We've had her longer.
She has more favored behavior. Let's go with that one. Usually. Hey, Cindy and Booty are here. New Beginnings with Booty and Cindy. Hi, great to see you. How's that scrapbook going? Your journal, that was so awesome. If any of you don't know, Cindy is a scrapbooker, and she had a fantastic journal that she's putting together for the Mayberry meetup. That was such a good idea. And Johnny's Journey had a great journal signing book, with everyone's stickers in it too. A Winter Quarters Manatee RV Park or something like that. All right. Sounds good. It's good to know where you're going to be. Bill and Natasha. The sun is coming out. Oh, but thank you for the compliment. Oh, it was beautiful, Cindy. I was very impressed. I'm gonna have to up my game a little bit on mine. So you were inspiring with it.
I am looking at a $1 million RV.
Oh yeah, it is.
Behind me.
All right, we'll see if we can get it out your window when it passes.
It's coming.
It's
Big
coming.
It's a big
Oh,
Tiffany.
it's blue. It's real pretty. Take a look. It's zooming fast.
Tag axle.
It is a Tiffin.
That's beautiful.
That is pretty. And I know, all of you look at all the other RVs too going down the road. It's what you do.
Even if you don't want it, you're going to look at it.
Yep.
You're going to be like, wow.
I'm surprised they don't have a tow.
They have a tow hookup. They just don't have it with them.
They don't have it with them. Oh, yeah, Broken Dreams Reward. Wow, that was a nice RV. Yes, it was. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of good ones out here. We were in Carolina, we were at the Carowinds Camp Wilderness RV Resort. And we should have taken a picture of it. But what was that RV?
Oh, it was a Newmar.
A Newmar. Oh, was that pretty?
Had a full plexiglass front end on it.
Yeah.
The whole front was covered with plexiglass, I think a bug shield or
Yep.
something. It was like a half-inch thick. I can't even.
What I was looking at was the color. It was a true
Oh,
paint job.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Oh, it was blue. It was so pretty. And it was brand new. It had to be in 2021.
Yeah.
So. Yes, Angie, the meetup has spoiled us. We want to get together all the time. We have Sienna up here again with us.
There she
There
is.
she is. They traded spaces. I don't know how they do it. They just.
Okay, we're moving the computer.
I don't know how they do it, but they do just trade spaces from time to time. You look down and it's like, oh, I have the other one. I didn't even see that happening. You can't see her unless she comes up. Brad said, I can't move the computer because I freeze. But trust me, I'm looking at the red one down here.
You can see her.
You can see her
I saw her for a second.
for a second. She won't
Well,
come up.
I'm lagging, so.
Okay. Oh, there she is. Oh, yeah, there she is. Oh, she's a hugger. Did you know that about Sienna? She is a hugger. Sapphire might be the kisser, but Sienna is the hugger. A really creative travel says they'd love to get a Class A for their next rig if they left their fifth wheel. Yeah, there's pros and cons for everything. That is for sure. We're actually keeping pace pretty much with that tippet. So half the time when we travel, we have Sienna crated. She seems to, that really helps her stay calm. Although you wouldn't think we had a problem with that right now because she's being calm. But she does like her crate. So anything else you want to talk about, babe?
Huh?
Anything else you want to talk about?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I am focused on what I'm currently doing at the moment.
Well, we've done this route down I-75 so much, I think the rig could almost drive itself.
You want me to try?
No, I don't want you to try.
As far as I know, it's not equipped with self-drive.
When we were at the dog park, at the RV park we just left in Ocala, we realized that the dog park, it was under this beautiful tree. I don't know what it was. It had Spanish moss on it. Maybe it was a live oak.
It was a big live oak.
Anyway, the lot was grassy, but there were a few little areas that were more sand pitty, just no grass growing. And after their big old run, Sienna laid down in the sand. And now it's like she has sap. So there must have been a pine tree or something up there too.
There was a pine tree.
Because there is pine sap all on her underbelly. And I got a hold of that just now. I was petting her underbelly, and I think I pulled her hair a little bit. So you heard that. So when we land, she's going to need to have a bath. We're going to have to get that sap out of her fur, because that'll really make a mess. We don't want her to be having knots. I don't want to pull her hair. So we're going to have to help her out. Oh, Thrifty Angela. Okay.
Let's see.
Yes.
Our next camping adventures will be back in some of the Florida state parks.
Yep.
January, we're going to go down to Flamingo Campground, which is in the bottom of the Everglades on the Gulf side. We've been there before.
Yes. You go
there's
almost down to Miami.
Yeah, it literally is.
Yes.
It's almost in the Keys.
Almost in the Keys. And then when you get into the national park, where there's two visitor centers, there's the one right before the gate. And then when you go through the gate, you drive like 35 miles to get through nothing, to get to the campground.
Everglades.
Yeah, through Everglades. to get to the campground and another visitor center. So that's for January.
But it is some of the best backwater fishing in the state, and it is
Oh, these people are crazy.
pretty remarkable.
Oh, these people are crazy. This is when I like to close my eyes. Oh, these people are crazy. I get a little nervous when we're driving sometimes. Oh yeah, traffic is getting pretty bad.
I'll give you the steering thing if you want.
I don't want the steering thing. I'll try to sit over here and be good. I have our 10 friends to help me be good.
There you go.
Yeah. Full-time Dream says they love their Class A and might upgrade to a diesel or a Super C. Oh, Brad wanted a Super C to begin with.
I did.
Yes.
You wouldn't drive it.
Yeah, I wasn't comfortable with that. That is Natasha what Bill is driving. Yes. Well, you know, when those cars are merging on and you can see they're running out of road and you can't get over because your lane's full, it's a bit unnerving.
They just hit the gas. They could go.
I know. If people would just do what they're supposed to do, I wouldn't have my problem. Oh yeah, we are just at where I-4 crosses over I-75. If anyone knows where we're at.
On the Tampa side.
On the Tampa side, you see us. That's us. Heading down the interstate.
About 45 miles from Disney World.
Yes.
But we will be passing that by.
Yeah. Oh, good morning. RV Weekends is here. Great to see you. I'm glad you jumped on to say hello. It was great meeting you up in Mayberry. RV Weekends lives in Central Florida. All right. So I'm shouting out the window to you now. Don't know if you heard me or not. Rayleigh Creative Travel says, I just have to find a rig to fit our work needs and has an office. Yeah, that sounds like a toy hauler.
That's what they have now.
Yep. Yeah, it's exactly what you have now. Exactly what you have now. Right? It's a big fifth wheel. Oh, that was beautiful. You have a beautiful rig. You were like our neighbors.
Yes, I have Duncan.
I do too. Not sponsored, by the way, although we wouldn't mind it from Duncan. Yep. Who else has a coffee addiction? Or more specifically, maybe a Duncan addiction. Jacksonville has a Whataburger and a Buc-ee's. When did they get a Buc-ee's?
Yeah, they have a Buc-ee's. I was looking at signs for it on our way down.
Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
we get
new.
off long before it. We get on to 301.
Yeah, 200 to 301. Yep.
About 40 miles north of it.
Okay, so RV Weekends lives on the East Coast, Space Coast, over near
Okay.
Daytona-ish.
Guys, if you think you want to come to Florida to the state parks, you need to book those well in advance because the snowbirds take over the state parks in the wintertime.
Right. You know, you can make your reservation up to 11 months in advance, but you want to be pretty sure about what you want to do because there is I think it's $7.50 cancellation fee.
17.
Yes, $17.50 cancellation fee. So, but the fact that you can make them so far in advance.
In the summertime, you can get into any of them, but it's 100 degrees outside.
Exactly.
And it rains every afternoon.
Exactly. So
So,
St. Augustine, technically, I guess, is the Buc-ee's. Yeah. We got out long before that. We used to live in Jacksonville, and we are not fans of the Jacksonville traffic. there's several state parks over there that we do want to go check out with the RV. So we're just going to have to, buckle up and be prepared and just suffer through the traffic to get to those state parks.
I think if we did that, we would head on up to Savannah and do a couple of days in Savannah. I don't think we've done Savannah in years.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, we have not done Savannah justice ever. I mean, we've been there, but haven't done it justice.
Tampa now. The road is a little rougher.
Yeah. We had a video this summer of the bad roads in Louisiana. But let me tell you, Louisiana does not have the monopoly on the bad roads. This is Florida.
South Carolina.
And this is bad.
Georgia.
Oh, yeah. Yep. So we apologize for that. Hope no one's getting car sick. Mary Dust, hi there. Good to see you. Saw you in Mayberry. That was really nice. We are not originally from Florida. The Coast Guard is what brought us here. Brad was in the Coast Guard for 23 years. We started out in Virginia. And but we've had our time moving, along the East Coast thanks to the Coast Guard.
Be any of the 3 left lanes.
But we have been in Fort Myers for 20
plus years.
20 plus years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. How about you? Where are you from? So there's a couple of us Floridians here. I consider myself a Virginian, but we've lived in Florida long enough that Florida's our home base.
Well, we've lived in Florida longer than either of us have ever lived anywhere else.
Very, very true.
So that makes us native Floridians.
I think so. Of course, we're coming from Virginia, as far north as Virginia, and most of the people here, I think, are coming from like New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut, Massachusetts. Oh, RV Weekends is booked in Hillsborough State Park.
We stayed there.
Hillsborough
River, remember?
Oh, yes, we did.
Hillsborough River State
yep.
Park.
Oh, he's also at Anastasia State Park. Rainbow Springs. Oh, I'm so jealous.
Yeah, we can't seem to get a reservation there.
But maybe if we do it for September next year, we can get in 11 months. Maybe we need to go home and book that one. Then we too could have gone to Rainbow Springs.
Rainbow Springs is awesome if you have kayaks. If not, rent the kayaks.
Yeah. We have
the springs up in the center part of the state are just this azure blue, beautiful fresh water, 72 degrees year round. Just amazing camping up there.
We've done Silver Springs a couple of times.
And Manatee River.
Yeah.
Manatee Springs.
Yeah, that was really nice. Yep. Nurse in Our Travel Bug says Virginia is nice so far. Oh, you got to see POA. Oh, and the baby. Oh, that's so exciting. I have seen that Becky has put up on Facebook some pictures of Junior, so that is wonderful to see. Oh, I'm so glad you got to go see them. Yeah, community is everything. I mean, seeing places and traveling is good, but, it's about the people.
It's nice to be able to do it with friends.
Yes, it's good to share it with people. So, and plan this. And you get to see Ricky and Barbara there too. Oh, that's good. Yeah, it looks like they went to a hockey game yesterday.
Yep. Ricky and Barbara are still on?
Ricky and Barbara are not on, but Nurse in Our Travel Bug was saying what they are planning on doing.
Okay.
Yep. So we stayed at some of the state parks when we had our travel trailer before we started the YouTube channel. So right now we're thinking of maybe going back to some of those state parks with the RV and maybe doing a video since we didn't do that the last time we were there. Cindy and Booty have kayaks. You've only been on them once. Get back out there. Get out there. Where do you go kayaking at? Or where did you go kayaking at, Cindy? We have several videos of us kayaking. I'd say at least 3 videos of the kayaking. Maybe, and a 4th one coming. And a 4th video coming of the kayaking. Hey, I didn't see the NTT show is logged on. Nice to see you. You're out in California maybe, right? I don't know why I think that's where you are based at. Let us know if I'm right or
So
not.
it's 7 a.m.
Oh, yeah, that's early. 7, 8, 9, 10. No, it's 8. 9 to 11. It's 8.
Oh, okay.
It's too early for Saturday, so good to see you. They took them to Salem Lake in Winston-Salem. Oh, my goodness, in Winston-Salem. We actually drove through there when we left Mayberry. We were just up that direction again on Wednesday. Wow, it was just Wednesday. That was only 2 days ago. No, 3 days ago. All right.
Seems like a week ago.
It does seem like a week ago. Oh, Kerr Lake. We have been to Kerr Lake years and years ago. Hold on. Puffy Bridge.
One of our very first camping
It
trip.
was our very first camping trip. Now, this is when we tent camped. Not by, well, necessarily. We had to borrow the tent. We borrowed a big 6-person, probably a 10-person. It had 3 rooms to the tent. We borrowed it from a neighbor and went up to Kerr Lake. I think we were there almost a week.
I was there for with the Coast Guard for a summer Olympic festival, maintaining security zone around the sailboats.
Yep.
And you towed the boat up there.
I did.
From the coast.
Yep, I had 4 kids with us. I had our 3 littles and one of our nephews. And yeah, we camped out. When I say kids, our youngest was less than 2, so he was still in diapers. But then we went boating, and that was good. It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Yep. So we have very fond memories of Kerr Lake. So, and I think someone else was going there recently. Oh, I think Barbara and Ricky stopped at Kerr Lake. Yep.
Yep.
That's a nice place. The campsite was huge. It really was huge. And it went right down to the lake.
Yeah,
So
literally. You
literally.
could beach your boat right there.
Yep. So I don't know what it's like now, but 30 years ago, I'd recommend it. If it's the same as it was then, I recommend it. She says the area is beautiful around Kerr Lake. And the campground is their type of camping, honestly. Yes. Yeah, that's what we like. We like big sites. We like buffering foliage. We like it quiet.
So we can let the dogs make all the noise.
Yes. They're not that bad all the time. They just like to be with us, you know. Dogs are social animals. They like to be included. They don't want to be ostracized. So, RV Weekends, it was great. It was great meeting you, and I'm so glad you jumped onto the live stream. Oh, and they put our sticker. He put our sticker on his RV.
Oh, nice.
Yes, thank you so much. He's gonna go outside. Oh yeah, okay. Yes, cut the firewood. You have a campfire. Hopefully it's gonna cool down, right? Tell me it's gonna cool down. We haven't even checked the weather for here in Florida, but maybe it's gonna start cooling down. It's now the 3rd week of October.
I wouldn't bet on it.
I wouldn't bet on it, but typically it can start cooling down. Now it's the 3rd week of October.
Good news is we are on the tail end of hurricane season.
Yes.
And it was a very light season so far. I think we're going to finish out without any major storms for us. And that's a huge plus.
Yep. RV Weekend says try Mayaca River State Park. We have been to Mayaca River State Park. We haven't camped there. Years ago, we had a Harley, and we had a motorcycle trip. We went up there just to tour the site. You know, we did like they have the what was that, canopy walk
Yeah,
through the top of the trees.
in the canopy.
Yep. So we did the canopy walk and saw all the alligators that are there. So that's the memory I have is the alligators and the canopy walk from Myakka River. But yes, that could be on the list because that's not too far from home. It'd be a close travel day. We like those. We don't like to go too far. 200 miles is like the perfect amount. 300 miles is okay. Anything more than that, it just gets too long.
I did 500 3 days ago.
I know. Then we had to stay someplace 2 nights to recover. Okay, we've got to do a bit of recording. Oh, good. Excited about that. Good for you. Oh, and having dinner with Jason and Crystal. Very cool. That's great. It's good to have meetups. It was good to see you. I'm glad you jumped on. Keep us company during this drive that we have done hundreds of times. Yep, Cindy, the Mayberry meetup was spectacular.
Everybody saw the email from the committee that they're moving Mayberry next year to a new location.
Yeah, it was on the Facebook. The
It's on the
Mayberry meetup
Facebook. If you haven't seen that and you were at Mayberry or you're looking at going next year, they're looking for a new location to host the event. More to follow on that is what I understood. I'm not on the committee. I'm just reading off of what they posted on Facebook.
Well, speaking of that, I see Susan with New Horizons is here, and it looks like they might have some good news from Lippert. So,
Oh, good.
I guess it might be from Lippert. It
From
says,
Lippert and Grand Design?
Yeah, it says the RV dealers and engineers say that the frame. Oh, it's contradictory information. The RV dealers and engineers say the frame can't be fixed, can't be welded.
I believe it.
But Lippert thinks they can do it. Oh, wow. I'd be leery of all of that.
Well, the thing is that where it's fractured, you have to ask the question, why did it fracture there?
Yeah, I'd want a new one.
And if it's you're dealing with an I-beam, it's very possible that it can't be fixed and the cracks will continue.
Yeah.
So,
I'd want a new one.
but I am not a metallurgy expert. I don't play one on television. So, buddy, I'm going to come back over. You're either going to let me in or I'm going to
he's
squish
going to have to let you in. Yeah, you're past him. Oh, the driving sometimes is challenging. Oh.
Guy's doing 65. I go to pass him. He's now at 80.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I'm now at 80.
Yeah, back in the slow lane.
I don't want to be at 80.
No, we like the slow lane. We're a big rig and we're having a towed. We need to be in the slow lane.
Probably just hung his phone up.
Yeah.
How many of you guys notice that? You get up behind somebody and they're not doing the speed limit. You go to pass them, they speed up, and it's like they've got their phone in their ear or they're talking on it.
Right.
And I don't know what it is. I guess when you're on the phone, your foot lifts up off the accelerator. I don't know. But pretty crazy.
Hey, RV Weekends thinks maybe he should thinking about a Florida meetup on the east coast of Florida in March. That could be doable. That's a cool idea. Of course, March is peak season for tourists. It is peak season in Fort Myers. I always say that from September till December is mini season for tourists. And then from New Year's Day until March 1st is season.
Right.
And then the entire month of March is peak season.
And they're usually gone by mid-April because they need to go back home
and pay their
taxes. Do their taxes.
Yep, April 15th or Easter is the grand exodus back north.
Yeah.
So
that's typical. That's not always.
Right. But that's just what we've seen in our community.
So those of you that are thinking of coming to Florida, keep that one in your back pocket.
Yep.
And usually from April to June, the weather's still very tolerable. We're not yet into rainy season. And you can typically get a reservation in that time frame.
Right.
But the rest of the time, pre-COVID, you couldn't get into anything because it's cold up north and people want to be down here in the temperate climate. And that's fine. We love it. That's why our state's in the black. We do live on tourist dollars here. Everything from Disney World and Universal to Gatorland. I mean, we do it all. So
Susan says that we're going to make it a travel meetup each year, and each year would be in a different state. I think that is a fantastic idea. That is really, really cool. You know, last year it was so new and novel up in Mount Airy that it was super exciting to go and, you know, explore the
watch
town.
the sea.
Yeah. And this year it was all about the people for us because we had been to the community before, which was fantastic. But hey, I'm game for new places, so get a new sticker. There's a rest area and up in 1 mile.
Yeah, and we're gonna have to let dogs out.
So we're gonna have to stop. But this has been great seeing everybody here.
This is the last rest area for the next 100 miles.
Yeah.
The dogs have been in here for a couple of hours.
Yep.
We want to let them stretch their legs.
This is how we roll. That's what we do.
That's our world right there.
Yep. But it's good for us too. You know, we say
you need
that.
to get out of this thing, stretch your legs.
Yep.
Walk around a bit.
Yes.
So,
yep. So they keep us healthy, you know.
that's what they do.
It is what they do. They keep us healthy. Because no one needs to sit for hours on end. That's not good for anybody.
Not good.
Mm-mm.
Messes up your circulation.
Yeah. Oh, this is good. They're talking about locations for meetups.
You don't have to jump off.
Oh, I do have to jump off. I have to help with this.
Let's see if Sienna stays calm.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is going to be a challenging. I might have to jump off real quick. If I jump off real quick.
No, you won't have to jump off. Well, you might.
I might. Oh, here's the brakes. Here's the signal. She's looking.
Ooh, you're doing good. You're doing good,
Yeah,
honey.
she's doing good. She's
You're
being a
doing
good girl.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is under major renovation.
It is under major renovation, but at least it's open.
Yeah. And the far lots that we used to use is open,
Yeah.
so that's good.
Yep. All right. Thank you, everybody. All right.
Been good.
It has.
Be safe.
Yes.
Safe travels. Be careful. You will somewhere else.
Bye. Oh, here she goes. Bye.